If you're looking for the most effective schemes for the Madden 21 season, make sure to head over to acemadden.com. Our Pro and Elite memberships offer you access to over 10 ebooks that our pro players from TNC are going to be releasing over the next 12 months. And if you want to become a member, make sure to use code ACE for 10% off at checkout. What's up guys, it's your boy Ace, and today we're going to be talking about 3 things you need to run an effective defense in Madden 21. So I'm going to get right into the video. We're going to start with tip number 1. You want a defensive playbook with odd fronts. No, I don't mean like 4-3 odd. What I mean specifically is like a 3-4 odd where you have 3 defensive linemen and your nose tackle is right over the center. So 3-4 odd. $. 3-3-5. I've already gone over this in my best playbooks. That the Chiefs playbook is really good on MUT because it has $, and 3-3-5. Multiple D has all 3, which is what I'm in right now. But you want to pick a playbook that has a couple of these because it's really good right now. I'm going to show you why it's good. Keep in mind, I think this is going to get patched. So K. Dillon is the one who actually came up with the one that I'm going to be showing off in this video, so shout out to him. A lot of these are being ran online right now, so you might see them in some of your games. If you watch a lot of Twitch, I'm sure you've seen something like this. But we'll come out and cross 3 fire out of 3-4 odd, and we'll go against gun bunch just because that's what I like to lab against because it's the best pass protection. So I'm going to go slowly. This is how you set it up. If you guys want a full breakdown of this defense, let me know in the comment section. I will devote an entire video to this, showing you like the best coverage shells and the mindset when you're running it, everything. So just let me know in the comment section if you want this. But for now, let's talk about the setup. We're going to hit Y or triangle, left stick down. That's going to press our coverage. We will use this linebacker for now. All we're going to do is hit A or X and then right stick up, man up onto the running back. And then we're going to pinch our D-line with D-pad left, left stick down, D-pad left, right stick down. That's going to crash them down. And then the last step, double tap RB or R1. That's going to put them in contains. So that's technically all you have to do. I will talk about more in the other tips, but this is how you set up the actual blitz. Well, it's not really a blitz. It's like a disengage glitch. So what you're going to see what happens is one guy's going to come free, just like that. 2 guys actually came in. Go to instant replay. And yes, this is no fluke. This is an actual thing in the game right now. I know for many of you guys who are a little bit more casual, maybe just got the game, this looks really wild to you. And yeah, it is. It's broken. It is going to get patched. I'm very positive about it. So don't get too reliant on this, because the reason I posted the video yesterday is because I feel like that's what defense is going to look like at some point. Like you're going to have to send stuff like that, because this type of stuff is not going to last. This will get patched quickly. In the past couple of years, there was like a manual A-gap rush you could do with your user. In Madden 19, you could lock both of the tackles, which is similar to this. It's not going to last. But for now, use it because it's very good. It's probably the best defense in the game. So press, man up onto running back, contain. There you go. We're set up. So this is the setup. I will talk about layers to this in another video. Well, I'll talk a little bit more about it in the next tips, but if you want a full breakdown, like I said, snap, and that's what's going to happen. Number 2 is going to be optimizing your user. So what does that mean? Well, last year, all that really mattered was speed and height. It didn't matter if he was a linebacker, a safety, or what. As long as he had speed and height, that's all that mattered. Well, this year, many of you know, they introduced a new rating called change of direction. You can see it here in the column that's highlighted. Linebackers are generally going to be in the 70s or high 60s. And it's not bad, but you can just have so much better. So what I'm going to show you, if you go to the cornerback section, you have guys who are obviously 90 speeds or so. But the change of direction is going to be much better. You have guys who are basically mid 80s to high 90s. So this guy here, Avonte Maddox, 98 change of direction, 93 speed. I automatically think to myself, I want to use this guy because he's got everything I need besides, height, but that's fine, especially this year. I want this change of direction. So how do we do it? So we'll go back to the formation that we just talked about, which was 3-4 odd. And what we're going to do is put 2 good change of direction here at your safeties because you don't know which one you're going to user. For now, I know the bunch is going to be on the right, so I will user Avonte Maddox on the right. So just put him here. And I'm going to show you 2 different examples as to why it matters so much. Do cross refire again, gun bunch. And we will play against verticals. It'll be a good example. So I'm going to spy a couple guys here. And what I'm going to do actually first is user my linebacker. So this is Singleton. He's got like 80 something speed and I think 70 change of direction, or like 75, somewhere in there. What I'm going to do, if you look at the play art, we have a deep crosser from RB. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bite right. So go right like 5 yards, and then I'm going to try to catch up to the crosser just to show you what change of direction looks like. Well, he does a decent job of catching up, but what I'm going to show you, let me throw the ball away. What I'm going to show you is that his change of direction is very sluggish. I might have to show you a different example in regards to how sluggish he is. Like maybe run him in a circle or something. And I mean, I kind of cheated. I didn't really bite hard enough because I know this crosser's coming. But generally, his cut is just not nearly as good as Avonte Maddox, which is to be expected. So what I'll do is I'll actually run in a circle this time. So let me go ahead and put these 2 guys in spies. And I'll run in a circle. So we'll do like this. And look at this. Like, you see how slow he is? And his circle's really wide. It's just not fun to use our linebacker right now. I don't know what's going on with my my pass rusher. That's weird. All right, so you guys got a decent illustration of that. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what happens when we user our cornerback. So I will bite right, and then I'll come back. So you're going to see, boom. You see how he stopped on a dime? Now, we didn't catch up to him. But I'll go to instant replay, and you're going to see he stops on a dime, and he comes back. And that's what you need when you're using somebody, is you want somebody who can stop like that. Look at this. We bit really hard to the right. Because we went with the tight end, but then we're like, oh, crap, we have a crosser. And he stopped immediately and turned back around. So that's what you want. And I'll run in a circle to show you that as well. So we will spy these 2 guys. Man up the running back. Get him out of the way. And then I will run in a circle. So see how he's got a tight circle? That's because he's got high change of direction. That's how you can tell. I think he just got tired. But that's basically the second tip. You want to use a guy with high change of direction, even if it means sacrificing a little bit of speed. So, for example, if you have 2 guys with 90 speed, if you have one guy with 90 speed and another guy with 87, but the 87 has maybe 5 more change of direction, you're going to want to use the better change of direction. It does trump speed in that nature. So let's move on to number 3. Tip number 3 is having a good defensive tackle or nose tackle. So putting an ability on a guy like that is, I would say, very important in this kind of defense, because if they max protect, it'll pick up the blitz more often than not, and you want a guy who can win his one-on-one very quickly. So Fletcher Cox, perfect example of that. So what we'll do is we'll do the same setup, but we'll max protect this time. And you'll see we rely on Fletcher Cox to get pressure. They actually came in that time. Sometimes they will come in like that, even versus max protect gun bunch. Do max protect again. Still came in, and it does happen. But the point is, sometimes it will get picked up by gun bunch max protect, or any max protect really, and you want a guy who can win his one-on-one. So I'll keep doing it until it happens. Well, I'll do a couple more actually. Max protect. So there we go. We finally got picked up. Well, now we have Fletcher Cox, who just beat his man, and then he took on the running back, which is really helpful in regards to getting other guys free. But that's the main point, is you want a good defensive tackle. So if that does happen, you have a solution to get pass rush. So what happens if they max protect and they start using a mobile quarterback and to get out of the pocket? Well, that's when adjusting comes in. Like I said, I can do a full video on it, but really what you'd want to do is put this guy in a spy, the outside linebacker, and then you would well, no, I would actually, in this case, curl flat him and then use the linebacker, just for the sake of having a better shell. That guy came free again. But yeah, that's what you would do. You'd put that guy in a spy. If they start, scrambling around a lot, that's going to prevent them from doing that. You see, we have a guy ready. If they start immediately sprinting to the right, he will be able to make a play. I'll show you. Same setup. Man up, spy, and what I'll do is I'll move out of the pocket to the right, and that's just not going to happen. We do have our contains that will get out there. Sorry, I got a max protect. Let me go ahead and max protect on this one. That way it's a little bit more accurate. Max protect and then get out of the pocket, and you're going to see our spies ready to take on that mobile quarterback. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that was clear enough for you guys. The 3 things that you need to look for when using a defense like this. This kind of defense is very good right now. Like I said, it might be the best. So utilize it while you can. You can do it out of 3-4 odd, dollar, 3-3-5, and a couple others, I believe. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe for daily Madden 21 content, and I'll see you guys later.